All right, friends, Robin Black here. ACB 71, September 30th in Moscow, Russia. You know I love ACB. Nobody loves combat more than the Russians, and nobody does it better than ACB. This one's going to be good. Main event, Petr Yan versus Matheus Mattos for the Bantamweight title. I can't wait for this one. Let's take a look at the champion, Petr Yan, through the three lenses. One skill, one tactic, and one attribute. Just a couple things to watch for in this main event fight. Hit me with the viz. It's such a gift to watch Petr Yan do his thing, the ACB Bantamweight champion. Here's three things we're going to watch for in his fight with Mattos. Watch for this man's skills in the pocket, close range combat. And one tactic, he will sacrifice damage and position to get the position that he is after. And the attribute that defines Petr Yan is courage. He's one of the most courageous fighters that you're ever going to see. And it is so fun to watch Petr Yan. He's such a beautifully talented fighter. And his fights with Magomed Magomedov are two of the great fights of the last 5 years. You got to see these two fights. In his last fight against Magomed Magomedov, he tried to own the pocket. That distance just inside, not quite chest to chest, and not all the way out in boxing range. Elbows and knees. He threatens inside and outside trips. He changes his position, his control positions from underhooks to overhooks to pressure with his forearms onto your collarbones, and he's constantly threatening. There, the knee, make space, get the head under the chin, and punches his way out. Here, watch. He will strike his way in. He can take these risks because if you get aggressive, he will use that aggression, then close the distance, and here you see one of his favorite positions, forearms in collarbones, old school tie control. He will always find his way back in. If you get overly aggressive, he will move to the body lock on separation. He fires knees into that space. The pocket is one of the most beautiful places where combat takes place. So many weapons, so many threats, such a complex game. You think you have control of him as you push him up against the fence. He frames the face with his right hand, and he'll turn out and threaten to destabilize you. As you lose your footing, he will strike as you come back up, and then strike his way back into the pocket. Control again, and fight his way out. So many techniques, so many skills that he has in here. Watch. As Magomed Magomedov comes in, he uses the trip, uses it repeatedly to find his way to get that position on the back. Once he has control of your back, he's so dangerous. But it's how he does it. Here, Magomed throws the spinning elbow. He takes the throw and fires the knee on the way back up. Here, knees. Controls the back of the head again, and now he'll change direction and pull Magomed into the spaces. Once he gets him off his feet, watch here, strikes on the way out, goes back into the clinch, knees, drops his level, threatens the takedown, comes back up again, and goes in hard, chest to chest here for control. Watch this. How did he get this beautiful throw? And how can he find his way to the back? Well, it all starts a minute out. He will strike his way in and go to the double leg. And here, because of the position of his head, there is a serious guillotine threat here. And he will allow you to attack these positions because when he'll free his chin, and he knows he can, watch here, using gravity, shaking the power of gravity to pull Magomed from there, and then stabilizes here into the guard position. Beautiful stuff. Head underneath the chin and hands either in the armpit or the biceps, controlling with inside control. Gets his hands free and strikes. As Magomedov will roll onto his right hip, Magomed will now try to get half guard with Yan having the ability to pass. And watch Yan here. Will look to pass, pressure down, and controls the wrist and the knee. Magomedov comes up to all fours, and he allows him back up to his feet, and right here, up in the air, and boom. Such an incredible talent. But the real beautiful thing about Petr Yan, the real unique attribute is his courage. And courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling fear like every other man walking the earth and choosing to move into the fire anyways. And this is what defines Petr Yan, is his courage under fire and his ability to get the best out of himself in the most brutal of situations. It is so exciting to be able to watch Petr Yan. Awesome. Oh, I cannot wait. Petr Yan defending his ACB Bantamweight title against Matheus Mattos at ACB 71, September 30th in Moscow, Russia. Enjoy the hostilities, my friends.